Okay, everybody. I don't know how this is going to work, but we're going to give it a go. What do you say? La-di-da. Here we are. Can you hear me okay? Can everybody hear me all right? Is the audio working? Hello, is the audio working? Volume is low. Okay. Let me see if I can. I got a lot of noise in the truck. I got the AC going and all that. Is that better? Can you hear me better now? Okay, good deal. Is it, Dennis, turn your hearing aid on. Hey, Kelly. Greg, Roger, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the show. Thanks so much for coming in. Don't laugh at me now. I'm going to try something here. I might. No, I don't know. I'm afraid to mess anything up. If it's working, I'm afraid to mess it up. Anyway. I can't hear it, so I hope that it's working. Now let me turn the mic gain up just a little bit. Is that better? Does that work better? Trying to get this stuff all arranged on my screen here. I'm not like some of these guys that can run 2 and 3 computers, Greg, at the same time. Dalton Drone Zone, thanks for coming in, buddy. Droneaholic, welcome. Jazz, Roger, Kelly, Chris Hope, thanks for showing up. Everybody, thanks for coming in. I really appreciate it, guys. I really do. First thing that I want to talk about tonight is Carolina Drones. Y'all need stuff, you need to buy it from them. Frank down there, great guy to trade with. I can't say anything better about him. I don't know what I could say better. If there was anything better to say, I'd say it. But it's a great place to trade drones with. I want to talk about something that happened to me here a few days ago. I was at my trucking company's safety picnic, and they had a guy there that was flying a drone. He was flying a Phantom 4 Advanced, and he was using this app, and he was showing me where you could go into the app and punch in your flight plan, and you could plan your flight. It would allow you to fly above 400 feet in this app. I kept trying to tell him that you can't fly above 400 feet for any reason without a waiver. You need a waiver from the FAA. He said no. He was adamant about it. Anybody ever hear anything like that? Anybody ever hear of an app that you can program your flight that will let you fly above 400 feet? Are we still going here? No? Thomas, no? First thing you get when you open this app, I'm going to share it with you in a minute, is FAA warns unauthorized operators that may be subject to significant fines if they interfere with emergency response operations. Flying a drone without authorization in or near a disaster area will violate federal, state, local laws, ordinances, even if a temporary flight restriction TFR is not in place. Allow first responders to save lives and do what they need to do. Lloyd, welcome. Okay, the app, and I'm not able to bring it up on the website and show it on the camera. Maybe I can, I don't know. I might crash the whole damn show. But there is a website you can go to, and you're all very familiar with it. It's the USFAA.gov website. You know, where we go register our drones and all that stuff. They advertise an app on their site, on the FAA site, called Before You Fly. B, letter B, number 4, letter U, fly, F-L-Y, Before You Fly. When you open up the app, it gives you, I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not. Maybe you will, if the camera will focus on it. It gives you all sorts of options to set your flights. Now, I planned on having a second camera set up where I could do this. When you go to the planner, let's see. I don't know if you see the questions on here. Can you guys see this? Tell me if you can see that. Can you read that first question, or do I need to get it closer to the camera? Can you read that first question right there? It says, how high will you fly? How high will you fly? Tap here. When you tap there, it gives you 4 options. Below the treetops, below 200 feet, below 400 feet, and above 400 feet. Yep, that's right. Give the camera time to focus on it. I don't know if it will or not. There's your options. Above 400 feet. And when you tap above 400 feet, the next question is, how far will you fly? You get less than 100 yards, 100 to 400, or 400 plus yards. I'm going to put 400 plus yards. How long will you fly there? Less than an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 4 hours plus. I'm going to just say, for sake of demonstration, less than an hour. Now, please tell us about your planned flight. Submitting this data will assist the FAA to develop app enhancements. Submitting this data does not constitute notification to the airport or control facility. Now, obviously, I'm not going to select this. I'm not going to send in this flight information. I'm not going to submit it because it's an erroneous flight plan. But in this app right here from the FAA, it gives you the option to fly above 400 feet. Hey Wedge, thank you for coming in. What does everybody think about that? What do you guys think about this app? Sponsored by the FAA. It's on their website that allows you to fly above 400 feet. I got a test question for y'all. Wherever you're at, wherever you live, I would like you to go to the FAA's website, and when you first go to their site, I'm gonna try and pull it up, but I swear I'll probably crash the stream. I don't know if I can pull this off or not, but there is. Y'all bear with me. I'm gonna give it a try. Can't do nothing but have to start the stream over again, right? What's the worst that can happen? I mean, I'll just steal Ken's line. The reason you go to NASCAR is to watch the crash, right? I'm looking through my list of links and looking for the FAA.gov website. There it is right there. Control C, and I'm going to paste that into the browser right there. Control V, and I'm going to hit enter. Now, I guess I have to log in. So let me log in on my account. Email is 400agl.net@gmail.com. Password is la-di-da-di-da, Control V, Control C, Control V, all that crap. Now, where was I at when I saw this the other day? That's not it. That's not it. Everybody doing okay in the chat? I'm looking over here at the chat now. The app is called B4U Fly. Wedge, if I save my browsing history, I'd do that, but I don't save it. I delete all that stuff all the time. I'll figure out where I saw it here in a little bit here. Just give me time, I promise you. I think I'm getting closer. Okay. I'm going to copy and paste this link into chat. Wow. Control V, enter. There's the link. Shows a limit of only 400 feet. Well, Wedge, I can go right to it right here. And hey, Steve Carpenter, thanks for coming in. Hey, Wedge, I'm Wedge. Check this out. Now, this is an option on the app on my tablet. I'm going to hold it up here where y'all can see it. Again. Move that window out of the way. Turn that camera. Well, whoops, sorry about that. I'm hitting these other buttons. I didn't mean to hit them buttons, guys. Sorry. There you go. I am Wedge. Look at that. Right there. Clearly it gives you the option to go above 400 feet. I don't quite understand. Does anybody have any insight on that? Nope. Nope, because you don't need a waiver to fly above a structure, I am Wedge. You're legal to fly 400 feet above a structure, well, 399.9 feet above a structure, as long as you're within 400 feet of that structure. That's a 400-foot radius, I believe. And you don't need a waiver or any special permission or anything. I know that you can fly above 400 feet above a building. I get that part. This app is allowing you to fly wherever you want. No, this isn't an Android. This is an Apple tablet right here. This is one of my Apple tablets that I use for flying my drones, guys. Now, I've not done a flight plan and submitted it because being in the truck and being anywhere USA on any given day, it's really hard to calculate that out and plan it. But if where you guys live, if some of you are willing to help me test this thing and set the app up and run it and see if you get permission. Greg, it's not saying are you flying above a building, it's just saying are you flying above 400 feet. All I'm saying is, I'd like to see how this app that the FAA advertises. Did y'all go see their site? I published the page, and now to save grief, I'm going to save it as a bookmark. That way I don't have this problem again. But that's right, it's asking. It's not asking anything about a building. I don't get it. All it says, will you fly above or below 400 feet? JB Drones, you might be right. It's registering a flight plan. I believe that's correct, Greg, yes. But I haven't registered a flight plan because I'm not going to fly it. So for me, I need to wait till I get to a place where I know I'm safe and see what it does. Yeah, but Thomas, aren't you in Ireland? I don't know. Maybe it's different over there. Would seem to me that the app is the same no matter what, but it may not be. So that was my main topic. Typically, no, Lloyd. Typically, flight plans are not required to be approved or filed or anything with a drone. Yeah, I missed it, Thomas. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't either. I've got my app set to 393 feet, so I can't even get get to the 400 mark unless I override that in my app. Well, I know how Greg is. The Wizard of Oz. We all need to start calling Greg the Wizard of Oz. That's it. Yeah, that'll work. Those new rules, IamWedge, are their Air Maps is working on that. You're right. And there's sections of the country that they've got it all set up to go. So anyway, that's my homework assignment for everybody. Follow the app, fill it all out, plan a flight above 400 feet, do it in an area where you know you're safe, away from any airport or anything like that, and see if it grants you permission to fly above 400 feet, or see what it takes to make it happen. Then file another flight plan in controlled airspace next to an airport within a couple of miles, and see what the app will allow you to do. I'm sure that you guys, some of you live near airports or can get near airports. I know Jody does for a fact. He's got one real close to his house. Drone shots. He's got one like he could throw a damn rock and hit it. Neil Dickinson, thanks for joining, buddy. I'm guessing it's their baby, IamWedge, but I don't know. That's the only one that they advertise on their website. Oh, come on, Tim. Where's your sense of adventure, buddy? So Neil, don't you live in Nashville or Dixon County or something somewhere? Are you down in Florida on vacation right now? Yeah, okay, I'm with you. Well, anything that you guys, cool. Very cool. Anything that you guys can come up with, I'd appreciate. I've not had time to even edit video. I gave my brother my Spark. No, not mine. I'm sorry, I take that back. I bought my brother a Spark and had it sent to him. And it's kind of funny because it was for his birthday, and he signed for his birthday present to be delivered a week before his birthday and didn't even know he was signing for his own birthday present. So let's play with that app. But Chino, if it only collects data for the FAA, why would it allow you to fly above 400 feet? I don't understand that part. Well, I've never completed the process, Dennis, so I don't really know what it allows. That's kind of why I was putting it out here for everybody else. I wanted to know if anybody else had um, used it or what, you know. Right, yeah, everything's based in above ground level, Greg. That's absolutely true. Oh, Steve Mack, you're talking about Star Wars now. I'm not sure if I caught it or not. Neil, thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you coming in. Well, boys and girls, believe it or not, it's only been 30 minutes. We still got time to burn. I still got coffee. So, let's play with that before you fly up a little bit and see what we come up with. Let's see who gets busted. Or let's see who gets approved. The next thing I want to talk about real quick, in 2 weeks, let's see, no, maybe not 2 weeks. No, I can't do that yet. I have to wait for that. Sorry, gang. I'll have to wait for that idea. Jody, I get that. A 2.5 mile line gives you a 5 mile radius. I understand that. You're supposed to be 5 miles away from the airport. You can't fly within 5 miles of the airport, which would mean a 10 mile radius. One minute, I gotta take care of this. Sorry, Dennis, you're right, 10 mile. diameter. Anyway. See, that's the thing, Jody, is that airport's like in your backyard. And I know the rule is 5 miles from the airport, not 2.5 miles. So I don't know. You'll have to figure that out. I don't know what to tell you, man. I know we talked about this before. I don't know how that thing works. Yeah, Dennis, you can be the school teacher. How's that? Dennis, you can be the school teacher, and Greg can be the math teacher. Greg does some horrendous math for his show. Exactly. Everyday Dad, dude. What an honor. I am honored. I am honored. Man, that's way cool. Thanks for coming by. I really appreciate that. That's what a surprise. What a surprise. Yeah, I'm looking at too many different things. I know I should be looking at the camera, right? Thomas, welcome. Oh my God. Hey everybody, there's Mel Cook. There's my dad showed up in the stream. Phantom 3 standard a bit behind. Thomas, you're not behind, man. You got a great drone. My first DJI drone was a Phantom 3 standard, man. It's a great drone. Oh, I guess it's my brother. You ought to sign in on your own account, Kent. .32 channel hack, FCC block updates, channel settings, and lots more. What's that all about, Greg? What are you talking about? Hey, 120, thanks for coming in, brother. Waiting for the Mavic 2. Yeah, there's a lot of people waiting for what they think might be the Mavic 2. We're not even going to talk about that topic on this channel right now. We're just going to leave that one sit out in the ice cold weather. I don't get it either, Jody, and I understand that, and I know what the app says, and I know, and we looked at it on your screen. But when you're looking at that round circle barely covers the airport. I mean, barely. I mean, common sense says you can't stand next to that road and fly your drone. I mean, I don't know, but yeah, me too, Dave. I'm over it. So anyway, I don't even have anything to give away today. That's not cool. I haven't been down to South Carolina lately, so I haven't raided Frank's warehouse. Give away my Inspire. You have fell down and bumped your head, dude. Yeah, guys, I'd appreciate it if you did hit that like button. That'd be pretty cool, actually. Actually, yeah, that'd be pretty cool. So I've talked about the two things I wanted to talk about. One of them was not talking about see the bigger picture. The other one was the app. Have you guys got any topics that you'd like to throw into chat and let's have a visit about? Into chat and let's have a visit about. Let's take a look. Hey, gang. Thank you very much. Alpha Foxtrot Northwest. Thank you for showing up, brother. I busted 400, y'all. Got 401 subscribers as of a couple minutes ago. Dennis wants to know why his wife is looking at him like that right now. Well, Dennis, probably because you're staring at your screen with some ugly guy with bad hair with a funny looking round sign behind him. She's wondering what the heck you're doing. I don't have a link to that, Jazz. I don't have that handy. Yes, Ken Ingram, I believe the gimbals on the Mavic Pro and the Mavic Pro Platinum are identical. I believe the only difference in the Platinum, or the main difference is, you know what? I'm going to be a liar if I tell you that I know what I'm talking about, because I don't. But I think the gimbals are the same, and I think the only difference is the color and the quiet props. Because the batteries are interchangeable, everything's interchangeable. So I think it's just the color and the quiet props. I think that's the only difference. I could be totally wrong, but I think that's the only difference. Motors, it's got different motors, Dennis. If it's got different motors, that means it's probably got different ESCs too. Yep, Droneaholic says different speed controllers. So, yeah, if it's got different ESCs, different motors, different props, different color. So pretty much it's a different drone. What do you think of that, guys? StarCop 97, thanks for coming in, man. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate that. I really do. $120, it's a different color bucket. So, Jazz, link a topic for us. Where are you at in this chat thing here? Let me find you. I know you're in here somewhere. Are you still here? Greg, are you still here? Steve Mack's still here. Steve got his new drone that he won from the channel. Testing a new app, okay. Man, I've slept since I looked at my Mavic last. I can go get it and see what color it is. Hang on a minute, let me go get it. I guess you call them gold. Kind of looks like gold to me. I guess it's golden color. Set it on top of the pigeon jerky button back there. Yep, got the eyes from Ken. That's true. I did. Looks like a female. Well, aren't all birds and vessels considered female anyway? Don't we refer to them as her and she? So maybe you got something there, Dalton. Drone news and Jazz, you're talking like I know what to do there. I got no clue where to go even. The only person that I know that has an Evo is Original Dobo, and he's not here, I don't believe. He's the only one that I know for sure has one. Oh, since he's not here, let's talk about him. David, you have an Evo? Okay. What do you think about it? That's funny, Starcop. That's funny. Chino's got one. Wow. Well, David, I've got 6 DJIs and no Evo, so third greatest invention, the first drone. Yeah. Blah blah blah. Thanks for that link, Jazz. I'm going to save it in my favorites. Indigo Rhino. Thanks for showing up, brother. Thanks for coming into the stream. I can take care of that for you, Lloyd. Thank you, Jazz. I will. As I get a little more stuff going on with the show and get a little more organized and be able to bring up videos and bring up other windows and things, see, I can switch. I'm learning, though, you know. I got this here thing I can switch to so that it looks like this. Well, it's going to switch here in a minute. I forget there's the delay stuff going on. There we go. See, I can make it do that. I can make it come back to this. I'm getting the hang of it. 120 down under. Thanks for coming in, man. I really appreciate you showing up, brother. I really do. It means a lot that everybody showed up. Dalton, I had 7, but I got rid of my Phantom 3 Standard. So, anyway, gang, we're coming up on about 50 minutes here, and I don't want to take up a lot of people's time. So, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to switch over to this screen right here for the time being. And when the logo screen comes back up, it's going to be just the chat will be open for just a couple minutes. I'll leave the chat open for a couple minutes, and then I'll shut that down. And I want to say thanks everyone so much for coming in and watching my show tonight. Greg, Everyday Dad. A lot of people I'm really glad showed up. David, I'll be out that way in the end of August. I don't know if I'll be through Phoenix or not for sure, but I'll be out that way in the end of August. Thank you, Jazz. You do the same. Thank you, Dennis. And I noticed you were pretty much on time, too, by the way. I don't think you were late, were you? My niece lives in Flagstaff. Thank you, Tim. I appreciate that. Lloyd, brother, I don't have to rub it in. You're doing a fine job of that yourself. That'd be cool, Dalton. That would be cool. I've never seen one fly. I've handled them, I've held them, I've looked them over, but I've never seen one fly. So tell me something, guys. Tell me something before I shut the chat off. Background noise in the truck on a scale of 1 to 5. 5 being lots of background noise, 1 being almost can't even notice it. Give me a vote on background noise on the audio. Can you do that? Will you do that for me? Okay, how about overall audio? Overall audio, okay? Thank you, Dennis. Okay, cool. And the overall audio is okay? Okay, cool. How about the video, the stream, the video quality itself? Did it ever lag, or was it good? Was it, the video was okay? No buffering, no problems of that sort? Right on. Okay. That's all great news. Thanks, guys. I appreciate all that. Ken, I'm sure they'll improve it. Yeah, Lloyd, drop and give me 5. Well, I thought this Yeti mic was like one of the best. I thought this was a good one. David, no? Is it not a good one? I know I got a good deal on it. It's good, but for not for this purpose. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna mute the mic now, guys, and just let y'all chat for a minute.